Hey everyone, welcome to Pink Tutu Tarot. All right, so today's reading is what the spirit world, what your spirit guides really need you to know right now. They've got messages for you, and some information they really want you to be aware of. So I've got 3 groups for you. I pulled some initial cards. I just ask that you focus on the different groups. See if one tugs on you, see if one pulls on you. I usually like to show one card from the reading, but I was told not to do that this time. So it's on you to pick group 1, 2, or 3. And just go down into the description box, click on the timestamp for your group, and it will take you right to your reading. And we will see you there. Thanks, y'all. Hey, group 1. All right, we're going to take a look at what your spirit guides, what the spirit world needs you to know right now. So let's get started. All right, we have Thief, House, and Journey. We have the Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Cups reversed, the Empress, and Queen of Cups reversed. And then we have Clean It Up. I'll put that here. And I've got a couple more cards that I'm going to reveal and look at the end. And I'll clarify these tarot cards. But give me just a sec. I just want to take this in and get some initial messages for you. Okay. What I'm hearing is that this message is about letting go of material things that no longer serve you. Am I saying that right? Hold on. Yeah, letting go of material items. Something, you've been hanging on to something, or you are in possession of some things that are no longer of use. And what I'm being told is it's okay to let them go. So if you're hanging on to something, I guess, especially for sentimental reasons, maybe they were something that belonged to a loved one. Maybe it's something that was from your childhood. But things that make you feel sad now to see. What they're telling me is let those things go. Keep those things that make you happy to own, to have, to look at, to cherish. Keep those things. But don't keep things out of nostalgia or out of obligation. It's almost like a feeling of obligation. Like you should hang on to these things. And you also don't want anyone else to, you don't want to get rid of things and you don't want anyone else to take them. It's like someone is moving or has moved on. It's possible someone in your life has passed on, but doesn't necessarily mean that. It could be just moving home, moving out of your home to a new home. Maybe you live with your parents and you're moving to your own place. It'll be a different situation for different people, but I do see movement from a home and a fear of other people having the things that were once important to you, or that you feel like should be important to you. But they're not things that make you happy anymore. Maybe they never were things that make you happy. You know, maybe it's just for nostalgia's sake. All right, let's clarify the tarot cards and see what else we can see here. All right, Spirit, can you clarify? Let's clarify all four. Can you give us clarifying cards for all four tarot cards, please? All right. We have Four of Wands. We have Knight of Wands reversed. Eight of Wands. And Knight of Cups reversed. All right. So we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. There are things in your home or someone's home that's very close to you that may or may not have some value. What I'm hearing is that there isn't a lot of value. It's not about the value of how much it's worth money-wise, but they're items, they're tangible, they're things. They're things that once made this house a home. You know, it's what once made someone feel comfortable and at home in this home. But things have changed, and someone has left or is leaving. Could be you, could be someone else. But it's a change. You know, this residence, this home, it could be the whole home is changing hands and someone else is buying it, or it's going to be going up on the market, or you're moving out. But there's a change here, and it's a little bit of a sad change. And it may be for the best. For instance, for some of you, if you're moving out of your family home to move into a place of your own, it's for the best. It's a good thing. You're moving forward with your life, but it's still sad. It can be very, you know, it can be kind of heartbreaking to leave your childhood home. Likewise, if someone has passed away, you know, it's a sad moment to see this home become a house and see those cherished items become things, you know, that are no longer part of someone's life. Things are going to happen quickly. Or at least they're going to get started quickly. Changes are happening. They may have already begun. But it's a new beginning. And what I'm hearing is you need to let that new beginning begin. You need to be willing to start over. Start fresh. You will always have the memories. And those memories will always be cherished. Always. You will never forget. You know, the Eight of Wands is about communication. Hanging on to things is not the same as hanging on to memories. Getting rid of things is not the same as getting rid of memories. The memories will always be cherished. But what I'm hearing is you have to let go. Cherish the things that you cherish. So if there are items in this house that you love, that bring you joy, that bring you connection, that bring you happiness, then by all means, hang on to them. But if they're just things that once meant something to someone else, maybe they didn't even mean that much to someone else. You don't even know necessarily. But because this person is gone, or because you're leaving, or because things are changing, there's this tendency to want to hold on and not let anything go. And Spirit is saying, let go. It's okay. There are beautiful new beginnings that are just beginning to blossom. You know, if you look at this card close, you can see this baby growing in the womb of the Empress, and all these flowers just blossoming and opening up. There's a new beginning that is just beginning to blossom. And what I'm hearing is you don't want that new beginning to be held back by things that just don't matter. They just don't matter. And it may be hard. It may be hard to let go of things that, you know, have some memories attached. Even if you don't like them, want them, need them. The items, I mean, not the memories. It may be hard to let those things go. But if you can see a future without those things, let them go. It's a pretty simple message here. And then we have clean it up. Go through, purge, let go. If there are items that are still usable, you know, donate them. Someone else will cherish them, and that will mean more than going into a closet or a box or a trunk somewhere never to be seen again, or a storage unit. All right, anything else here, Spirit? Okay, we'll get to these other messages here. We have a postcard from Spirit, and on the front, you probably can't read it. It just says, "Be fearless." And this is, I'll hold it up close in case you want to take a screenshot of it. See if I can get it to focus. But then I'm gonna read it for you. Dearest you, on Earth, humans learn about life by telling stories and creating new ones based on shared experiences. Eventually, after repeating one often enough, it becomes your main story that you use to define yourself and the world. So to get the answers you seek, you must get vulnerable and hear your story when you tell it. Ask, why do you tell it? Is it really true? What else can be true? Can you see the truth that Spirit is in all things? Do you see how other stories overlap and intertwine? Spirit loves stories, for they are like blueprints for co-creation. So tell the one we know to be true about you. A story of courage, gratitude, and honesty. Tell an empowered story about well-being, wisdom, and grace. You will experience your world according to the story you tell about it. So make sure they're stories you're proud of. From your genuine, loving fan club. You know, this talks a lot about not only purging of the material things, but purging of the thoughts and patterns and behaviors and beliefs that also just don't help you anymore. They don't serve you anymore. And you know what ones those are. They're hard to get rid of, just like these things are hard to get rid of. because it hurts sometimes to let them go. But this message, loud and clear, let them go. Be willing to step into a fresh, new beginning and start over. New memories, new cherished items. Items is not the right word. Keepsakes. New cherished keepsakes. Thank you. A new future. All right, last but not least, I have a fortune cookie for you. It says, signs. Your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusions will soon disappear. So look for signs so that you know you're heading in the right direction. Maybe this reading is one of them. I don't know. All right, y'all. I hope that was helpful. I think it was pretty straightforward message. But if you have any comments or thoughts or just want to share your feelings about this, I love it when y'all leave comments. So please feel free to do that, and I will always do my best to respond. So thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing your energy, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, group 2. All right, we're going to take a look at what the spirit world, what your spirit guides really need you to know, want you to know right now. All right, let's get started. So we have pathway, family room, and expectation. King of Swords reversed, the Sun, the Chariot, and 10 of Wands. And we have Truth Be Told. Put that there. And I've got a couple more cards that I'm going to save and we'll look at the end. And I will also clarify these tarot cards. But give me just a second. I want to take these in and get some initial messages for you. What I'm hearing in my head is, and I guess it ties back to this expectation card, is letting go of expectations. So you may be anticipating a change coming. And hold on. Okay, yeah, they're telling me there is a change coming, and you're anticipating that. The change could very well include a move of your home. So we've got family room and the Chariot. Both are signs of movement. It could be a change of job, could be a change of home, could be both. But I'm feeling strongly a change of home. But there are changes coming, and you are anticipating them. This shouldn't be out of the blue news for you right now, right? But you've got a lot of concerns about it, about making the right decision, about knowing the right path to take, should options come your way, knowing which home to buy, knowing which job to accept, knowing what city to move to. You're going to have options, but it's not going to be what you think. Why is that, Spirit? Well, they're saying there's a lesson here about letting go. Letting go of expectations, letting go of the need to be in control. And they just want you to trust. They want you to let go of this need to have all the answers. And just trust and be happy and be hopeful and know that they are moving you in the right direction. They're saying you cannot fail, you will not fail. We will not let you fail. This is in our hands. Leave it in our hands. You don't have to take this burden on. In fact, if you do, first of all, this is a beautiful Ten of Wands card. I just have to point it out. But the Ten of Wands is very much about carrying the burden on your back, you know. If you carry this burden on your back, you don't get to see how beautiful the vista is in front of you. So they're saying, put the burden down. The truth will come out, and you will know. But don't try to control it. And let go of your need to control it, is what I'm hearing, but also let go of your expectations. Because it's going to be different than you're expecting, but it's going to be better than you're expecting. And so if you're hanging on to an expectation right now, you're almost like energetically limiting the possibilities. And they're saying the possibilities are so much bigger, so much better than what you are thinking. All right, let's get some clarifying cards here. Can you give us 4 clarifying cards here, Spirit? 1 for each tarot card. Thank you. We have Queen of Wands reversed, Strength, the Hermit reversed, and 5 of Wands reversed. So we have King of Swords reversed, and the Queen of Wands reversed. There's a sense of powerlessness, because you don't know how to control this situation. And it's creating negative thoughts, and it's creating negative energetic patterns around you that are not serving you. That's a whole lot of woo-woo for saying you're just making it harder for yourself and for them. Because you're trying to control something that you're not meant to control, and you're trying to understand and sort of rationalize something that right now you can't rationalize because you don't have the answers. But they do. That's the good news. They do. And what is coming is so beautiful. And it will restore your power. So where you're feeling powerless now and just out of sorts and confused and, things are happening or not happening and you don't know why. It's all in preparation. It's all getting you ready. And when the sun shines on this situation, you will understand all of it. And you will once again feel the strength of your spirit. They're saying you could feel it now. You don't have to feel powerless right now. There is power in letting go. But right now you are feeling a little bit powerless. And there's movement. So we talked about that. There's movement. There is a move. And you're going from a situation where right now you're very you either are very alone or you feel very alone. You know, sometimes we can be around other people and still feel very alone. But you're going away from that. You're going from a situation where you're feeling or you are very alone to something new, something better. And they're not telling me exactly what that is. They're not telling you exactly what that is, because this is a lesson and a message of trust. But if you if you put the burdens down, lift your head up and look and just enjoy the ride, you'll find out you don't need to fight anymore. You don't have to fight for what you want. You don't have to feel like it's a struggle, like it's a challenge. All you have to do is let go, and they will take care of the rest. And the truth will come out. Everything is coming. Your life is changing. There are changes coming. And I get it. It's really tempting to want to grab the reins and, force things to go where you want it to go. But they're saying that's not what this is about for you. This is about letting go and trusting and knowing that we've got your back, because we do. All right. I've got a postcard here from Spirit. I don't know if you can read that, but it says, "You are magic." And I'm going to hold it up close if you want to take a screenshot so you can read it. But then I'm going to read it to you. It says, "Dearest you, pump up the music, bang the drums, get on up, and start that hustle toward your goals and dreams. There are times to be still, but this is not one of them. Now is the time to make that first move. Say yes to life, pick up the phone, make that decision, and take that one step toward the gods, or us. Expect a cascade of changes, good news, and opportunities to show up, as if by magic." Well, we know it's really Spirit, and all of us moving things around for your benefit. The point is that we're saying go for it. Take positive action toward your dreams. Even if the outcome isn't an exact fit for your agenda, it will be orchestrated by Spirit and arrive in divine, appropriate timing. Don't you just love how it works? We love you so, so much. So pretty, right on point message. They're handling it. Expect changes, good news, opportunities to show up as if by magic, but it's not magic, it's them. They are suggesting that you take some steps in the right direction. Not to force or to control, but to open up pathways. So if an opportunity comes your way, seize it. Your phone rings, answer it. If there's something you've been dying to do, keep working on it. Even if it doesn't make sense. Even if it feels like it's not getting you anywhere right now. Just keep working on it. Let go of expectations of how you think it can go, or how you think, no way can this ever become anything, right? I've been there. Let go of that. You have no idea what they're capable of. And all they're asking you to do is trust. All right, and we've got a fortune cookie. And it says, "Wisdom. To focus on the past is to lose the future. Heed advice from an older person, which will allow you to move on." To focus on the past is to lose the future. So when you're hanging on to expectations based on past experience, when you're trying to control a situation because you know how things have worked out or not worked out in the past. It puts a roadblock up for the future that they're planning for you. Heed advice from an older person, which will allow you to move on. So there may be an older person in your life who has given you advice and maybe you don't want to listen. Or maybe it's this spirit message here today. You know, maybe it's your spirit guides who are giving you advice right now to help allow you to move on. All right, y'all, that's all I've got. I hope that was helpful. I think the message is pretty straightforward. Keep working on the things that make you happy. Keep working toward the things that you dream of, even if you don't know where it's going. And let go of the rest. Leave the rest up to them. What I'm hearing is we've got big plans for you. Don't waste the opportunity to seize them by focusing on things that are not real. You've got this. That message was all from them. All right, thanks y'all. Drop me a message down in the comments if you want. I'd love to hear your messages and how this reading resonated and what it means for you. I'd love to read your comments. And thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye, y'all. Hey, group 3. All right, we're going to take a look at what the spirit world, what your spirit guides need you to know right now. So let's get started. We have unexpected income, mature woman, and concern. Okay. 3 of Wands reversed. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, over here, and Ace of Cups reversed. And we have to be fair. And I've got a couple other cards here that we'll reveal and we'll look at after. But let me just take these cards in and get some initial messages and we'll get started. Okay. All right, for starters, I'm going to start up here. There is some money coming in for you, unexpected money. It could be an inheritance. It could be a gift from someone. It could be a bonus from work. But there's some concern. Who's the concern from, Spirit? Oh. They're saying that you have some concerns about this, or will have concerns about it. Like there's part of you who feels you don't deserve it. Or that you shouldn't take it. Or that for some reason it's not meant to be yours. Hold on, I'm just trying to get a message here. What I'm hearing is that you're scared of what this means. And I'm not entirely sure what that means, but hopefully as we get further into this, it'll make more sense. But what I'm hearing is you're not wanting to spend money that isn't yours. Part of you feels like it isn't right. The Spirit is saying it is yours. It's meant for you. This gift is meant for you. You know, my grandfather, when I was younger, he always used to say, if somebody wants to give you money, you take it. Well, someone wants to give you money. It's not a loan. It's a gift. Take it. They're saying you can pay it back if you want to. But that's not what this is about. It's meant to be a gift. All right, so let's look at the tarot cards. And I'm going to clarify these in a second, but what I'm seeing here is, you know, this Queen of Pentacles has something for you, but you don't know what to do with it. This money, this gift. What I'm hearing, this assurance for the future. And I'm hearing, just take it and put it away. You don't need to know or decide what to do with it right now. The time will come and you will know. But just trust that this is meant for you. And there is no mistake. This gift will help you with a new beginning. Will help you start something new. That's what I'm hearing. Will help you start something new that means a lot to you. It's down the road. It's not right now, but it is coming. And you're not sure how you're going to get there or what it's going to look like or how to make it happen. You don't need to. And then we have the Ace of Cups reversed. What I'm hearing is separate your emotions from your thoughts, from your goals, from your plans. Separate your emotions. Not that emotions are bad. But your concerns are, they're not serving you in this situation. All right, let's get some clarifying cards and get a little deeper here. Spirit, can you give us a card for each of these 4 tarot cards here, just to clarify each of these cards? Thank you. Two of Wands reversed. Page of Wands reversed. The Empress. And and the Nine of Cups. Wow. So this gift is coming in. And something about it doesn't seem fair to you, but it is fair. It's very fair. This has been thought through, and it's not a mistake. But there's a worry that you're supposed to do something with this gift, with this money, and you don't know what to do. But what I'm hearing is, with this Page of Wands reversed, is you don't know what to do with it right now. So you don't need to try to figure out what to do with it right now. This gift is meant for the future. And the future is coming. It's coming faster than you think. You know, it's not like way, 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 way out. It's not tomorrow. But it feels very far out because it doesn't feel, because it's not something you can see right now. But the message is, you don't know what to do with it, and you're not meant to right now. Just take it, save it. The day will come when a new opportunity will come your way. A brilliant opportunity will come your way to start over, to create the life that you have been dreaming about since probably you were a child. And this money, this gift, can't make this happen. That's not what it's meant for. It's not what it's meant to do. If you're thinking, really, because the gift isn't that much money. The gift isn't meant to make this happen. This will happen. I'm hearing this will happen by the grace of God and your own ingenuity. In other words, your hard work and your spirit guides will get you here. But this gift will help make it possible to be there. And it is a brilliant new beginning. And while it may be scary and you may have concerns, and emotionally you may feel like something doesn't feel right, they're saying separate your emotions and focus on your wishes, your dreams. Don't worry about how they'll come true. Don't worry about how this gift is going to help you. You don't know right now. You're not meant to know. All you're meant to do is focus on visualizing what you want your future to look like. Truly. What's going to make you happiest? And focus on that. All right, let's look at your postcard. This is a postcard from Spirit, and on the front it says, "You are magical." I'm going to hold this up close so you can take a screenshot if you want to. And then I'm going to read it to you. Dear you, there is a balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you are faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is surrender and non-resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life. Go with the flow, and in no time, you'll reach what you have your heart and hopes set on. Just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents. When it's time for a greater effort, you'll know exactly when you'll need to work those manifesting muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow cycles of your life. But as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents, for we're right there with you with our little umbrella drinks, smiling at your success. Love you so very much. It's a reminder that things are coming. Go with the flow. They're directing the current. They're setting you up for success. They're setting you up for a success that you don't know about yet. Spirit is saying there is a manifesting miracle on its way to you. Don't interrupt it. And don't interrupt it worrying about money or income or whether or not you deserve it. The money will come. Or it may already be there. All right, fortune cookie. Nature. Interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you. I think that's a nice message. It's just a reminder to keep yourself grounded, so you don't overthink, overworry, try to overanalyze. Drop the concerns. Nature will help. Anything else, Spirit? Nope. Okay, that's it, y'all. I hope that was helpful. Nice, short, concise, pretty straightforward message. But I hope it resonated, and I hope it gave you a little bit of peace. So feel free to drop me a comment. I'd love to know what your situation is, or whatever you want to tell me. I'd love to hear reading your comments and replying and, connecting with you guys as much as I can. So thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing your energy, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.